Good morning. The challenge that I present with you today is to provide employment and for the opportunity for developmentally disabled adults to live independently. Now, in America, currently, there is an unemployment rate of 82% amongst developmentally disabled adults that are of working age. That translates into 1.2 million Americans with developmental disabilities that are unemployed. And to quantify that for you, if I could in any way, that would be if the entire state of Hawaii was unemployed, or if the entire state of Rhode Island were unemployed. I feel like this is something that we would have heard about on the news if there was not one single person with a job in Hawaii, or there was one single person without a job in Rhode Island. Or, if we're going to hit closer to home to really encompass these numbers, that would be our beloved Coliseum, completely full. 12 straight games, which is 2 entire seasons filled with people, all of them unemployed. That sheds light on really how big this unemployment in this very specific demographic is. These people are blatantly discriminated against for their disability. They're viewed as inferior workers. They're viewed as poor workers. And that frankly just isn't the case, and frankly isn't true. These people are highly capable physically, and they're highly capable mentally of performing low-skill positions. Now, in America, currently, there is roughly 26,527,000 low-skill jobs. Of those, there's roughly, given the time of year and the current economic situation, there's roughly 4 million positions that are in flux, whether it be someone's leaving that position, someone's coming to that position, or that position's just open. There's 4 million opportunities to employ 1.2 million adults with developmental disabilities. And the reason, it seems, when you put the numbers out, it seems so obvious and so apparent that these individuals could fill these jobs. Where is the disconnect? What needs to be done? And the simple answer, and it's not simple at all, but the answer lies, it's a 3-part alliance that involves small business owners, people in the communities that own small businesses, the local chamber of commerce, and the local regional center. Now, those of you that are unfamiliar with that, the regional center is the governmental organization that is involved with providing monetary and other sort of resources for children, young children, all the way to adults with developmental disabilities or developmental delays. This could be resources in their schools, financial assistance for their families to pursue outside help, things like that. And one function of the regional center is to provide job coaches for developmentally disabled adults. This is a program that's already there and already available, and frankly is utilized by very few people. And what the job coach does, the job coach is funded by the regional center, which is taxpayer funded, and the regional center, the job coach, goes alongside the individual that's trying to hold down a job, that when they start their job, whether it be bagging groceries at a grocery store, whether it be raking leaves, whether it be sweeping the floors at an auto body shop, or gathering carts at a grocery store. And the job coach is specifically trained to help the individual get a hold of the task, whether it be working with a computer and just really works with them one-on-one and really helps them hone those skills that a non-disabled person doesn't have trouble with. Now, the really cool part about this whole thing, and the linchpin in this, is the relationship with the Chamber of Commerce and the small business owners. Now, it becomes upon the Chamber of Commerce to alert the small business owners to this extraordinary opportunity that they're missing out on. That extraordinary opportunity is employing these developmentally disabled adults. And the small business owner is the one that really stands to gain from all this. And how they're able to gain is that there are tax credits and tax write-offs which are provided them if they employ developmentally disabled adults. Now, there's a very distinct difference between tax credits and tax write-offs. That is a conversation for a different day, but a tax credit, in layman's terms, is more valuable than a tax write-off. Now, for instance, the work opportunity credit. This is when a small business of 30 or less employees hires and employs continually an individual with a diagnosable developmental disability. And what that benefit is that it provides the employer of a tax credit that is worth 40% of the individual's salary, or $6,000, whichever is less. So that's money that's going directly back into the employer's pocket when they employ somebody that is just as capable and just as capable at performing the duty as a non-disabled individual. That's a win-win. That is a win-win. So my challenge to everybody today, and the community leaders and the business owners in the communities, is to end the discrimination that is so blatantly affecting these people. How can one population be unemployed to the tune of 82% without severe discrimination going on? But it's not impossible. Let's put these capable people to work. It's not impossible. This is an example of James. James has Down syndrome. He's fortunate enough to live in a community where Zachary started a business that only hires developmentally disabled adults. This is in New Jersey. It is a used sporting goods store. It's a retail job that James works. Is there a happier employee on the planet than James? If you ask his boss will say no. James never misses a day. He never messes anything up. He never has a bad attitude. He's an awesome worker. Now, most employers wouldn't hire James and James's fellow co-workers just because they're disabled. But Zachary realized the hidden potential in these people and hired them. Again, my challenge, end the discrimination, and let's put these capable people to work.